Hi everyone, how are you today? I'm excited to be here. I'm Sharon Hankins from the blog I Restore Stuff, here as one of Essential Stencil's Live 5 ambassadors who come to you live every weeknight to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. But these are the card stencils for August. It's called Thanksgiving Turkey. It's the theme of our design this next August month. So we have pumpkins, a couple of types of pumpkins, and if you can see there's the silhouette of it, then we can add the pattern over the top, but there's not one, there are 3 patterns. This is the premium plan, by the way. So the difference in size, there's a premium plan and a basic plan. The basic set will have just a few elements from the premium set, but the premium one is the one that includes just everything. Then you've got the optional add-on. So if you do subscribe to the premium plan, you will have the option of getting the add-on for just a little extra. And this one features a turkey and the turkey pattern. So that's actual turkey pattern over the top. And then Happy Thanksgiving and then November signage. So those can also be mixed and matched with all of these here. All right, and so then today I'll also be using some of the, I did notice on Essential Stencil's website that they have a fall transfer bundle that has been restocked. So if you would like to take advantage of any of the fall transfers, this is a great bundle. It contains 4 of the fall transfer sets, and I'll just go through those quickly, and I'll use some of these today. We have the Cozy Fall Farmhouse bundle, which contains farmhouse truck, and you can see I've used some of these, some pumpkins, cozy sweaters, that kind of thing. It also has in the bundle autumn flowers, and so I'm going to be doing, I just wanted to pop that up there. We are talking about the Stencil of the Month Club, so don't forget you can use my code. And where's our words? I want to add pumpkins 25 cents at the top of our sign. It's got 2 holes already pre-drilled in this sign so that I can add that there. So I've got that there, and the pumpkin should fit around about there. And then I want to add some vine. So the vines are kind of loosely placed here. They're not actually coming out of the pumpkin. So those are something that I would tape off and then add whichever ones I want. So you can see there's regular leaf vines here, and then we've got some flourishing kind of vines here. So I'm going to do something different today, a little bit different. I'm going to use black and make a bit of a black and white sign, but then I'm going to use this fun Chroma Flex color. I think you've seen me use this paint before. It's like a color shifting paint. It gives a bit of a shimmer over dark, like black colors. So I will be doing that today. Let's go with we've got a large area to cover, so I'll use my large stencil brush. And I've got my cardboard here to offload the paint. Grabbing some coal black, that's a fusion color. If you do want to use the fusion mineral paint, you're welcome to do so. Use that same code, I Restore Stuff, over there and save there too. Yes, the pattern pumpkins are adorable. Now, what I do want, and I might use this card stock to just cover where those little leaves and flourishes are there. I'm going to move the paint from the outside in. So as I go around, you could tape this off. Actually, I'll just put a great big blob of the black in the center because that could be my offloading area. I didn't really need to separate that for offloading. So I want to bring this vine down next to the pumpkin, sort of coming out from it there. So let's just do that, shall we? Got that there going on. It is a little close to the edge, so we're just going to make sure we do our cardboard close to here. Okay. So there's one vine branch coming out from the pumpkin there. There we go. Now I'm going to add some sparkly paint to this, so that's why I'm kind of just doing a black and white theme thing. So there is our pumpkin. I'm going to use the pumpkins 25 cents. Here we go, pumpkins 25 cents. Very cute. So what I'm going to do is use our Chroma Flex paints, and these come from Fusion Mineral Paint as well. If you do use my code over there, you can get 10% off your Fusion paint, including these. And they come in a range of colors. So they look white in the paint looks white in there, but then when you put it over black, it shimmers and shines. So we've got turquoise peacock, we've got butterfly blue, we've got hummingbird violet, and scarlet dragonfly. So I'm not sort of thinking anything would be more fall than the others, although the scarlet dragonfly is to me sounding like it could be a winner. So it looks white, right, on the brush. But then when we offload it over black, let me offload it there, you can see that red shimmer. So I'm hoping that this turns out nicely on our stenciled. You could do it a couple of coats, but I think if I show you this up close, and we could add that kind of shimmer to the vine also. But let's have a look and see if we can see that a little better. Now, some of those areas, now, here we go. Are you ready for that to catch the light? Now you can see it. There we go. How cute is that? Yeah, green or teal on the leaves. What a great idea, Dominica. Thanks for that one. Okay, so lining up this little leaf here, and I will, maybe I'll tape this down this time because I feel like it's close to my body here. And let's find the turquoise green color. As suggested, this will be great. Let's see, we'll use this, maybe this this size one. And look, it's white on the brush, but when we offload it on here, on the black, it gives a nice turquoisey colour. I'll show you when I get it off here. Something like that. All right, that's one leaf I've got going there. And let me just lift that up so we can see the shimmer. A little bit of a shimmer of the peacock just on the leaf. Oh, a little bit hard to catch that light there. You can see it in a certain light. Go. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Okay. All right, moving on to my next little project. I wanted to use the basic set of the harvest pumpkins here. And I had these little arrows that I thought were really cute, and I used them as test samples for a paint that I stock here in Australia. And I think of all sorts of ways that I can use essential stencil transfers and things on it. So I'm putting this on a black background. Let's see how that works out for me. Do I still fit? Yes. But I thought I could use these 3 holes and, I don't know, you think of a great idea for me. What would you do with these 3 holes? I thought of just putting sort of a ribbon and wrapping that, through them. But let's see, do you have another idea that we could do with that? Okay, next is our little pumpkins 25-cent sign. So I like the little arrow. Not sure where I'd put this. Maybe on one of those tiered tray ideas, and just get a little bit of that Victorian lace colour. About one more. Just one more. Let's do this other board that I have got. Which was this? The one with 1 coat of paint on it, and this had 2 coats of Victorian lace. I've got some fall colours. Fusion has some lovely fall colours. We've got marigold, chestnut mare. This is in the alchemy range. Chestnut mare and iron clay in that Fusion mineral paint range, and we've got this terracotta colour. So there's some lovely fall colours that we could use to create some fun shadowing behind, maybe behind our sign. So let's have a look. What shall we do? I like the chestnut mare. Let's go with that. We'll see how dark that looks as it is, and then otherwise we can add to it. Now, it's kind of a largish stencil, so we'll go with the 5/8 inch brush. Offload a bunch on here. And hopefully I'll just have held that nicely. Let's put that over the top of that so we don't get that. And I might do some shadowing. This could be the shadow. We'll see how it turns out. If you are using it as a shadow, you don't really need to fill in the entire stencil, but I just do anyway, because I feel like I don't know exactly where that shadow is going to fall. And then we'll do black as our top layer. So depending on which one you want to be the shadow. So if I wanted the black to be the shadow under the orange, then I would do the orange first with your transfer tool. So those of you who sometimes will say, I'm a little intimidated by doing transfers, don't be. It's so easy. Get them out, start using them, create some fun fall magic with your fall transfers. Okay, we've got our truck. And I just moved it to the left, but you can move it right if you would like. Then I'm going to grab my coal black paint and see if I've got, oh, the last brush I used with that was a really big one. I think we'll see how that works. And this is going to create an orange shadow under the black. Ta-da! And there is your harvest. And if I lift it up, you can kind of see that orange shadow popping out from underneath. Can you see that there? And there's our shadowing lesson for tonight. See you again next week for another fun DIY live project. So see you then. Bye.